It's been a little over 24 hours now since the Cunning Stunts trailer did release, and Rockstar did give us a lot more information about this DLC coming next Tuesday. And over those last 24 hours, people have been digging into every little screenshot, every little part of the trailer, seeing if they could find something that not many other people missed. And in this video, we'll be going over about 7 or 8 of those little features that you may have missed that are coming in the update. So yesterday, the 4K versions of the screenshots that Rockstar released were actually found, and in those screenshots, we could look at these pictures in a lot more detail. And the first thing I'll start by pointing out is that these cars, these new stunt cars, are not going to be in their own separate category for racing. They're going to be in the sports or the super category, or I guess off-road too, with bikes and the trophy trucks. And the reason I can say that is because from this picture, obviously, you can see a Pifster 811 right there in the middle of the screen. And around it, you can see all the other stunt vehicles. Also, we can kind of see the exact same thing in this screenshot here. This is not supers, this is the sports class. And the second car that's behind the yellow one, like on the ramp, the sort of black looking car, that is a race car Massacro. So this does sort of confirm that these cars, the Stratos and the Quattro, they're going to be in the sports category and not the sports classic category, like I said could have happened. So for anyone wondering out there, there will not be any new sports or super classes or stunt classes for racing. These cars are just going to be added to the same ones we already have, which is going to be interesting because of balancing issues. I'm wondering if these new cars are going to be on par with something like the Massacro or the Jester. Maybe what might happen is they won't be that great in terms of acceleration, top speed, and they won't beat it in traditional lap performance, but the new cars will be a lot better in the stunting races. Maybe that's kind of how it will go. Also from this picture, if we take a look at that yellow Quattro, or whatever they're going to call it, it appears there is no livery. And there's also another one on this right side. Now again, this is like super bad quality because we're zooming into the image and, you know, the image is already far enough away from these vehicles. But just comparing these to the other ones on this map, these clearly do not have a livery. So for those wondering if these cars were going to have a regular version, it appears so. We still don't know if that regular version is going to be an actual separate car you have to buy or if it's just an option in the pay and spray. I'm hoping it's going to be an option in the pay and spray because that would really suck if it's like the Massacro and the Jester where there's 2 different versions of the same car. Although I would not put it past Rockstar to do that. And sort of speaking of liveries, I just want to point out that on the Fiat looking car, I think we've only seen 2 different liveries. We've seen the Atomic one and we've seen the Sprunk one. So I would just be cautious of expecting like a lot of liveries and a lot of customization for these cars. I mean, I'm expecting a decent amount, but don't expect like lowrider style customization where there's just like a ton of different options. I could be wrong, but I would rather everyone go into the DLC with their expectations lowered than way too high and then you get disappointed. Some other things in terms of customization that were noticed in either the trailer or the screenshots. So the Stratos actually looks like it's going to be one of the few vehicles that's going to have pop-up headlights, which is really awesome. I don't know many other cars that have that. I mean, I know the Dukes has a sort of similar feature, but this might be the first car in the game that actually has the pop-up headlights. Another thing regarding license plates, you can actually see from these few pictures here, the license plates are actually going to be on the front in like a little box. I think that's kind of like the European style, but they are also on the back in the American style. I wonder if that might be something we can customize, kind of like how the lowriders have the front and the back license plate customization. Either way, I thought that's a pretty cool little feature. Going to the picture of the McLaren, now this could mean nothing, but on the side it says Fukuru, and it's just interesting to note that in Benny's website, or on Benny's website at the very bottom, for the car brand names, Fukuru is listed. However, there aren't any Fukuru vehicles, I don't believe, that you can bring into Benny's. So whether it's this car, the McLaren, or maybe some of the other ones, I just thought that was a pretty interesting connection, and I would be on the lookout for it when the DLC does come out. And I guess while we're on this picture, you can just see more clearly now sort of like the secondary and primary color options. So I'm assuming the white is going to be the livery, but the purple is the primary and the yellow is the secondary, and obviously that's on the roof, on the back sort of lip or spoiler, and on the mirrors. Another thing regarding customization, if we go to this picture with the 3 cars, I just want to say, one, that Tampa looks beautiful, and I really cannot wait for that to come, because that is a must-buy for me. But if we actually take a look at the back car, the Stratos, its back wheels are significantly bigger than the front wheels. I don't know if that's how it comes default, or if that's going to be an option, and I don't know if that option is even going to help you, but I thought that was really cool, and like in addition to the headlights popping up, that's another great unique feature for that car. Another thing from the trailer, and this sort of points to the no livery idea, but here we have the brand new Lexus or Toyota car. I don't know what it's going to be called, but the same car is the black and the sort of green one or blue one in front of it, and to me, it looks like there are no liveries on that vehicle. And unless it's a black livery and you just can't see because the quality is not that great, but underneath the taillight, there is no livery, where on the white and the right one, you can see clearly underneath the taillight, there is a red little square or part of the livery. And then kind of going off of that whole sequence in the trailer, I just want to like have you guys realize, look how freaking high up we are on this race. I mean, that is super high in the game. It is going to be super interesting to see like all the amazing races that people create with all of these new props. And then the last thing I want to show you guys is this picture in higher resolution. Here you can see, well, one, the new bike and its livery looks really cool, but you can also see some new clothing. So you got some new shoes, some new gloves, obviously pants, and the shirt is new. The thing that I'm most hoping for in terms of clothing in this update is that we get more outfit slots to save outfits, because I'm already running out, and with the addition of all this new stuff, I don't know if I'll have any room left. And one final thing from the official artwork, just in case you guys didn't, truly understand, because I think they actually mentioned it in the newswire, there are going to be flaming rings that we can jump through with this update. If that doesn't get you excited, then I don't know what will. But that is it with the video. Thank you all for watching. Drop a like, please. If you did enjoy, that'd be much appreciated. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome Cunning Stunts DLC videos. When it does come out, I'll be live streaming. And go follow me on Twitter, because I'll be doing a bunch of shark card giveaways if you need some money. See you all in the next video. As always, though, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.